right, let's get right into it. Akaash Singh, born May 4th, 1984. That makes him a 4 life path in numerology, and he is also a rat. Now, as most of you guys know, next year is the year of the horse, which starts in February. Horse is the enemy of the rat. So the rats of this matrix are starting to get hit. Even before the year even happens, the shift is starting to happen. But the official start of the horse year doesn't start until February. But a lot of rats are getting hit. Akaash is a rat. This whole controversy blew up, and it's painting him in a negative light. All right, but let's go through some things. Also, something to really note is he is in a 9 personal year, which started on May 4th, 2025. His last birthday, you take 5 plus 4, which is 9. 2025, 9, 18, 1 and 8 make 9. He's in a 9 personal year. That's the year of endings. So in this personal year cycle, I'll be very surprised if the relationship doesn't end or comes to an end in this 9 year cycle. Going into his enemy year, I'll be very surprised if this is not one of the roughest patches he's ever had in his life. So he's in his 9 personal year. They got together. There's been a lot of controversy of what day they got together or what year. Some people are saying 2015. I think AI is struggling to see what day it was, but it was 2014. That came right out of the rat's mouth, not the horse's mouth, right out of the rat's mouth. And I have a clip here that corroborates that.
These narratives, you will call your wife a gold digger and a whore and all these other things. It's a shitty thing. So I'm going to tell one story that I have never even told her. Honestly, she has no idea this story. My wife and I met in 2014.
They met in 2014. 2014 was his enemy year. That was the year he turned 30. That was the year of the horse. Also to note, they met in 2014. 2014 was a 7 universal year. Add together, 2, 1, 4, that's 7. As we've said before, 7 energy and 9 energy are the worst energies to start a relationship under. That's why this year, for example, 2025, is a 9 universal year. A terrible year to start relationships. Same thing was the case for 2023. That was a 7 universal year. Same thing with 7 days and 8 days numerology. But back to this, they met in 2014, which was his enemy year, and they also met in the 7 universal year. So the foundation is already shaky already. The foundation is already shaky. All right? Let's keep it going. Now, there's been some controversy of how old she is. Now, we know for a fact that there's a 9 year difference at least. So if he's born in 1984, that puts her birthday around 92, 93, depending on what month her birthday is. But I think I found the exact month. She is a Leo. How do I know this? You go to Akaash's Instagram. My wife's birthday was a few days ago. But I be tardy sometimes. Whatever. August 20th, 2022. All right? So we know her birthday's in August. So a few days ago, we'll still put her in August, which makes her a Leo. Now we have somewhat of an exact day now, which would be August 16th, where he posts, "Happy birthday to the love of my life, Jasleen."
That for every carat that your wedding ring is, a husband should be able to tell his wife to shut the fuck up once a
So it looks like he's never able to get her to shut up because she doesn't respect him and doesn't listen to anything he says. But let's keep going.
year. So a 2-carat ring, I get a biannual shut the fuck up. She agreed to this. How big is your ring?
Biannual, so every other year. Terrible. You had to buy a ring to get her to be quiet.
What you want me to say?
It's big enough. Here's my question. It's also a pink diamond. I feel like a colored stone should get you more. There should be a bonus, like an accelerator on the shut the
All
fuck up.
right. This is ridiculous.
I think
She looks irritated.
it's worth another 4 shut the fuck ups.
No.
Because it's
Part 2.
I've already used one, by the way.
I would use one.
I
What
used
kind
one
of?
last night.
This is
I
such a
got
terrible
excited.
relationship.
And
So if it's August 16th, 1993, which would be a 9 year age difference, that makes her a 1 life path numerology. So she's a 1 life path rooster. So this all makes sense. Rooster is a 10th sign. It's a very aggressive sign. She's a 1 life path, masculine energy. She wears the pants. She runs her show. She tells him to shut the fuck up. Numerology and astrology is the key. I'm telling you, it's the God code. It doesn't lie. It always leaves clues. So I think that's her real birthday. I may be the only one saying this. I don't think she's ever publicly said her exact birthday. But August 16th, 1993 checks out for me. A Leo woman. Leo women struggle in relationships as well. Look at J-Lo. Look at Halle Berry. I don't see this marriage lasting that long, especially going into his enemy year, also being in a 9 year cycle. We have Myron Gaines here, born February 1st, 1990. Very good at arguing and debating. He is a horse. Akash is a rat. That's why they don't see eye to eye. They were on the Fragrant podcast a couple years ago, and he had a bunch of stuff to say. Akash had a bunch of stuff to say, like he had it all figured out, and now he's going through this right now. Myron is going into a power year. Akash is on a decline going to his enemy year. Enemy signs, they're going back and forth. They're always going to be enemies because that's how it works in this matrix. It's all about balance.
I'm already gonna cry. Kids, we love you.
What?
However many you are, whatever gender you are, whatever gender you choose to be. Hopefully you're not too weird though. But your mom and I fought for our love every day, and that's why we are where we are, and that's why hopefully you have a very happy and
So this is a
fulfilling
wedding
life,
video.
because
So this is a wedding video he posted on YouTube. He seems like the woman in the relationship because he's more excited about the wedding than she is.
wedding days are beautiful is because everyone you love is in one room, and you get to marry the person you love the most in the world, and they're seeing it, and you're telling them you love them, and they're telling you they love you, and it's just it was the happiest day.
Look how excited he is. He looks so silly, and she's just standing there regular, like, oh, it's just whatever. I don't think she's even talked in this entire wedding video he posted on his own account. I don't think she's even talked in this entire video. It's what? It's 10 minutes long. I don't think she's even has a line in this video. Oh, she did say something.
He works to be the best man that he could be and also provide for us. It's something I really admire about him.
Such a basic, generic. She talks in the last minute of the video. It's her wedding day, right? Maybe in Hindi or Indian tradition, it's more about the man, but usually the wedding day is more about the woman normally. That's how it should be. Look at him. Look at all silly looking up. Like, clearly he's the one that lost virginity to her. Not the other way around. Oh my gosh.
Dame un guerra.
¿Un qué?
Un guerra.
¿Un qué? ¿Un qué?
Un guerra.
¿Un qué?
How is that funny? I don't know why she would post that. It's everybody saying he should divorce me. We didn't sign a prenup. She's laughing at him like he's the fool. It continues even after all of this. She's not taking it serious. He deserves to get taken to the cleaners. Even right now, if you look at the body language, look at how he's leading into her. And she's standing in a straight line, not leaning into him, not really feeling it. He's just all happy, leaning all into her. Clearly you can see who wears the pants and who has the power dynamic in this relationship. It's crazy.
What I don't get, where did this like rumor start of Indian women being ugly? Girl that comments on my videos has the
She seems very insecure. And I think she's trauma baiting or trying to trauma dump about something that I don't even think exists. I think most people think Indian women are hairy, but as far as the bottom of the totem poles, I think it depends on if you like very hairy women or not. And not to say she's hairy, clearly she's an exception, but this is just trauma baiting and trauma dumping for fake, victimhood, if that makes sense, it seems.
How do you think I have to keep up with her?
No, he be saying some boss ass shit. What is the stuff he says to you?
Why would you big up another guy about him talking to your woman the way you wish you could talk to her, but you're afraid to and can't because you're not that guy? It's just crazy, man.
I'm just like, that's fire.
Oh, Nav just puts his dick out on the table.
My-
I'm meeting Nav's dad
Who says that? Your wife's talking about putting another guy's dick on a table and like salivating at it. Like, this is crazy, man.
tomorrow, and I will say I'm fucking nervous because
Don't
he
be
has
nervous.
not to be. And he's
It's
obviously
based off stories.
yeah, he's a don. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I need to make sure I'm on my P's and Q's tomorrow.
Yeah.
So the way she treats her friend's dad, is how he'll never be treated. That's how he should be being treated as the husband. See how women adjust how they act based on how they respect whoever it is?
and this like stature and this grace. And let's face it, men are like dogs, like, so it's like,
Yeah.
the analogy fits.
If the
Men are like dogs. Yeah, not sexist and misandrous at all. See how it's okay to be misandrous, but if a guy said that, it's sexist. See that? It's misogyny if a guy says it. This woman is just needs to get her podcast taken away and her phone taken away. She just digs the hole deeper. And she also, I think, admitted to being a feminist. No guy should marry a feminist because they hate men and jealous of men inherently.
I mean,
Except when Akash comes home from a very rough weekend, did like 3-4 shows, and she goes, "Can you walk happy? Because I'm tired."
honestly, yes, retweet, but also Akash hasn't been doing shit for Happy this week because he's been sick.
Oh
so
wait, also
whatever,
men
a
being
fucking
sick.
deal.
Men being sick, horrible.
I hate men
Why
being
are
sick.
you
It's the worst genre of man. They're so Neho. Like I swear to God, the way this guy has been sleeping in his cocoon.
She's a horrible person. I swear to God. You can't help if you get sick. Especially if you're doing 3 shows a day and working a whole weekend for your ass to provide your lifestyle. You can't appreciate the fact that he needs time off and to relax and when he's tired. What? This roosters are trash. And I'm not just saying as a cat. This rooster is especially trash.
Like he's been hibernating. It's like you think he fucking came down with like fucking TB or something.
Oh my
like
gosh.